Vision Sports TV. I'm back. It's not AI. I don't do that dumb, stupid AI bullshit. But shout out to the ones who are doing AI because y'all making quick money. Whatever. Listen, I gotta make this video, man, because y'all get on my nerves talking about this dang Devontae Tank Davis and this dang Lamont Roach acting like this fight was real. This fight was fake as hell. Was fake as a $6 bill. Javante Tank Davis wanted to help his homie out, okay, because Tank Davis and Roach are friends, and he wanted to help his boy out and say, "Hey, look." Tank Davis said, "Hey, look, man, I'm getting ready to go. I'm taking some time off. I'm about to go. But I'm gonna help you get your name up so you can take my spot and PBC can get their money and you can get your money." So that's what he did. He helped him out because he's better than Lamont Roach. I rock with Lamont Roach. That's my boy. I went to his fight when he was on pro, but I went to his fight, to Roach fight. Okay? I rock with Lamont Roach, but I gotta keep it real. Now everybody gonna say, "Oh, you love Tank. You a Tank." Stop. Shut up. I'm tired of y'all with that dump. That first thing y'all want to do when somebody say something about a fighter, all y'all want to know, you glazing, you no. You sound stupid. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay. Look at this. Look at this.
With the left. Oh, and that right. But Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with.
Now he took a knee. Y'all should still acting like this dude. Dog. He talking about someone was in his eye. Not once did he blink his eyes. Not once did he wipe his eyes. He goes over to Coach Calvin.
He took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing? He forgot his.
Now Coach Calvin comes over there and wipes the top of his head. He didn't even wipe his eyes. Now all of a sudden, Tank Davis gonna go up in there and act like and fight like.
It's gotta be a knockdown.
And then this nigga here, I was gonna say something else, but I'm not. I ain't gonna say. Forgive me, I ain't trying to laugh. I ain't gonna say nothing. But this ref right here, he gonna let the nigga do it. I knew you was gonna do it. I know he. Look at the nigga. I knew he was gonna let that nigga do that and not say nothing. Come on, son. Come on, son. Why you ain't say nothing about that?
It's happening. Took a knee. He's got to count.
You can't do that. You can't do that. And nigga, count, do something. This nigga gonna say you can't do that. Now go ahead and fight like you were before. Shut up.
I understand. You take a knee like that looks like a knockdown. All right.
That looks like a knockdown. If it looks like a knockdown, it's a knockdown. You're a ref. You're supposed to know that. If it looked like a duck, it's a duck. It quack like a duck, it's a duck. Nigga said it looked like a knockdown. It's a knockdown. Bald-headed ass nigga.
That's a generous call from. Did he not take a knee? He did take a knee. And again, wow, okay. I thought he had hurt his hand. Did he not take the mouthpiece?
Tank Davis is terrible for the sport of boxing. He's terrible for the sport of boxing. Tank Davis only took that. The reason why I'm saying this because the reason why I said that knee was fake is because Tank Davis wanted to help his boy, and because Tank Davis could have beat Lamont Roach anytime he wanted to, but he wanted to help his boy out. So he said, "Yo, I'm not gonna knock you out. I'm not gonna do none of that. We're gonna tie." So that you can get leverage off my name. I can go ahead and go and leave. And then you can get leverage off my name. And you can create your legacy. You can make PBC some money while I'm gone. And you can make your money and be a main eventer. Because if I'm going to let anybody tie me, I'm going to let it be you. Tank felt like he was up on the scorecards. So he said, hold on. Let me take a knee so that it can balance out the scorecards. So that's what he did. He took a knee. It balanced out the scorecard. He lost that round on purpose so they can make the scorecard match up so they can get a tie. It's the worst thing ever. Tank is horrible for the sport. Why you think? Let me show you something. Why you think neither one of them was that upset about the tie? Lamont Roach wasn't upset about that tie because he knew that they orchestrated that, and he knew that he was just lucky that he didn't get beat. He knew that they orchestrated that. That was their plan to tie. So that's why he was happy about it. Come on, man. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all niggas. Cause y'all get on my nerves. I'm gonna show y'all niggas, man. Cause y'all still be sitting up there talking about, man, if Tank had a problem with Lamont Roach, how can he beat this guy? Y'all still saying stupid stuff like that? Y'all can't, I don't understand how y'all can't see this stuff. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all the reaction to a tie. Neither one of them was upset about it. Neither one of them. Watch this nigga. You could tell Roach wasn't mad about that tie. If they was really competitive like that, they would have been mad about it. Neither one of them was mad.
Let's see what the judges. Those first rounds.
To the scorecards. Judge at ringside. Eric Marlinski scores about 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scored the bout 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
Look, they not mad. Look, they not even mad about it. Look, he not upset about that. He not mad. He not mad about that, bro. Like, don't let it fool you, y'all. Don't let it fool you. They not mad about that. They orchestrated that. They wanted it to be a draw. They orchestrated that because Tank is not gonna take no loss, but he didn't want to just go up on him because then they know that if Tank know if he would have won, they wasn't gonna let him. It wasn't gonna be that much of a demand for Roach after that. So he said, "Let me go ahead and tie him." You know what I'm saying? And then Tank is definitely not gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the end of that would have been the end of him. So he said, let's go ahead and tie so I don't lose and you don't lose. Like, come on, man, it's terrible for the freaking sport, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all know it's all about money. Y'all know it's all about money. And y'all still act like y'all don't get this stuff, yo. It's crazy. Look at the ref they picked. They picked that ref because they knew he was gonna allow that to happen. Y'all niggas, man, and see, I had to come back for this, because I saw somebody video about it, and I just had to drag, like, cause y'all get on my, man, not certain people, but like, I just see people on the internet, they get on my nerves talking about this, acting like this fight was real, talking about acting like Roach was really on Tank level, like shout out to Roach, that's my boy, but I gotta keep it 100, he's not on Tank's level. See, when Tank fights, he lets his opponents do certain things because he knows they're not on his level. He only fights dudes that's not on his level. That's why Tank is terrible for the sport. But y'all don't see that. Now I know everybody. Oh, he's saying that that no one's on Tank's level. I'm not saying no one on Tank level. I'm just saying he is actually better than everybody that's in his division. He just don't want to fight none of them because he want it easy. He's terrible for the sport. But you can't say nothing about no fighter these days because these boxing fans are clowns nowadays. I just got to keep it 100, man. Shout out to my subscribers. And shout out to the people. The only ones that don't get on my nerves are the people who understand. The people who understand and the people who try to understand. The people who be like, you know what? Let me see what he's talking about. Let me see if he got a point. It's the ones that they the ones that's big fans of these fighters and they love them and all that. You can't say nothing bad or anything unfavorable. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna get into all of that. Listen, I'm just pointing it out, man. I'm pointing it out. This fight was not real. This fight was not real. It's the same way with Frank Martin, the Frank Martin fight. Tank Davis was obviously better than Frank Martin. He knew it. Frank Martin knew it. PBC knew it. We all knew it. And he knocked Frank Martin out. He could have did it earlier, but he wanted to drag the fight so he can entertain the fans. Tank Davis, fight somebody that's on your level. Stop doing this. I mean, Tank the only fighter I know that's Canelo and Money May before he even get a belt. Like this nigga just fighting anybody that's trash before he even get the dang belt. I mean, Money May and Canelo, they waited till after they was household names in order to fight anybody they wanted to fight. This dude Tank start off fighting a bunch of bums because he know that everybody gonna get it. That everybody gonna buy the fight and everybody gonna want to see it and blah 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 blah. Listen, man, Vision Sports TV, I'm out of here, man.